Alrighty, let's begin. We're gonna do a quick mic check. Give me a heads up. Can you guys hear me? We're gonna jump right into today. It is an early Sunday morning. Awesome. Cool. We have the beautiful Krisha here. We have Jayesh, and we have Randy, and we have Sharky too. Perfect. Let's go, guys. Let's go Cardano today. Just setting up my windows. Give me a second. And good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you. Today we're going to be doing a quick analysis of Cardano, relatively quick, might I say. I'm just going to go through my thoughts. The purpose of this video today is essentially to show you guys how I quickly break down my thought process on deciding on whether I'm going to be getting into an altcoin relatively soon or whether I'm going to just put it on the shelf and come back to it later, right? Cardano is very, very interesting at this current juncture. Krisha said something to me today that made me go like, hey, wait a minute, yeah. In yesterday's live stream, I didn't look at X, Y, and Z of Cardano, and you're right, I should have looked at that. But hey, it was at the end of the stream. I was so freaking tired. It was a 2-hour long stream. So today, our focus is going to be only on Cardano. We're going to go through multiple time frames, things that I usually check on. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on things you shouldn't be looking at on Cardano at its current juncture, all right? So let's go ahead. Let's get started. We're going to be starting with the Mango dashboard. The dashboard at its current state, guys, is almost a must use, right? Even if you guys are using the free version, just freaking use it before your analysis because it's just going to make your life really, really, really simple. As you guys can see, I filtered out Cardano over here, quick and snappy. And what I'm going to do now is start off with a quick read of what it's telling me on the time frame I'm interested on, which is the daily, right? The daily will tell me, hey, do I want to act relatively quickly, considering today is going to be a weekly close on Cardano, right? And what's telling me is the volatility is pretty high on the daily. We do have a bullish Ichimoku call that just went on. Okay, that's interesting. It means that on the mid time frames, Cardano is getting really, really interesting because we have long trend, we have the volatility under 50, and we have the bullish Ichimoku call. Okay, awesome, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and hit the drop down on this. What's it telling me over here? This is where it gets really, really interesting. Long across all time frames except the weekly. Except the weekly, okay? Volatility on the 2-day, really nice and low. When you see blue, means good. The weekly is neutral. The previous trend was short. If you hover your mouse over the current trend, you can see what the previous trend was. So this isn't a asset that was previously long and then got chopped up and then flipped into a neutral trend, right? So if you go from neutral, so if you go from long back to neutral, that is not something I want to see. It means that it's breaking its trend. It's not seeing continuation. What this is telling me is that this has been accumulating on the lower time frames and has been slowly and surely flipping the mid time frames, and the high time frames on the weekly hasn't really broken out yet, which means there's opportunity on this one. Okay, this is all, again, just by looking at this, you can come up with a quick idea of whether or not this is something you want to be interested in or not, right? Things to note, again, on the flags column right over here, we only have the bullish Ichimoku call. What we are not seeing is any bullish divergence or bearish divergence calls on this whatsoever. You'd have liked to see some bullish divergence, but that's not all that surprising considering this hasn't made its move yet, right? So you'd be expecting some clean structure of accumulation at the very least when you see something like this. If not, it's probably a lagging asset. So let's go ahead now and we're going to start with Cardano on the monthly. Okay, the monthly, because we just closed the monthly. Okay, and this is where things get really interesting, really, really interesting for Cardano. If you guys go ahead and just zoom in on this monthly close right over here, you guys are going to see that the previous monthly close closed over the major horizontal of the prior 2 months, right? Keep it simple. Major horizontal of the prior 2 months. Let's go ahead and smack a horizontal right over there. Okay, you guys can see that we closed above. We are now testing that level. Remember, the month just started. Okay, we're dipping underneath it, but that doesn't mean we've lost the monthly support. Not at all. We flipped a resistance level into support now on the monthly. Now we're dipping underneath we're like the freaking first week of the month, guys. We have another 3 weeks to go before this month closes. So a lot can happen, and you can still close above. In fact, I think we are likely going to close above, right? This is where a lot of traders get caught out, where they're like, oh my God, I've lost monthly support. No, monthly support is not lost. If you are trading on the monthly time frame, this might actually just be opportunity, because if you're waiting for the monthly to flip, you got your monthly flip, and now you're getting to buy underneath support, right? Now, let's zoom out, and this is where it gets really interesting. That wasn't just normal monthly support. That's historical support right over here, coming in from that April 2018 wicks. 2018, guys. Look at that. Okay, now this is the Binance chart. There might be more history on other charts, but I'm looking at this because Binance, just like I proved to you guys on Bitcoin, the Binance wicks are being respected, okay? It's where most of the volume is being traded, man. Remember, largest exchange at the moment, especially after FTX went down. Binance is the king of the hill at the moment. Okay, so 2 wicks coming in over here from the month of April and the month of May 2018. We are now currently sitting in the month of April 2023. That's from 5 years ago, right? So historical level just got flipped. Resistance flipped in support, because you can see get respected on the month of Jan as well. Jan 2023, we had a nice push up. Where did we get rejected? Right over there. Those wicks were your levels, right? And then we respected the prior month as well, closed underneath it, right? Lived above it, close underneath it. Now we're doing something different. We're doing the exact opposite. We close above it, we're living currently underneath it. That could be opportunity. Just like how there was opportunity for the short sellers here, this could be opportunity for the bulls here, right? We still need more information. Okay, we're detectives. Okay, we're Sherlock Mangoes. So, next chart. Weekly. Now, I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this for freaking the entire cycle, that this has been our cheat codes. I even sent out a freaking email to you guys in the bull market saying, just you, if you guys have access to the dynamic, just use it. If you guys don't have access to the dynamic, take a screenshot of this and use it either way. Either way, just use it, right? There's no excuse, because it's been giving us massive edge. You stay long above it, you stay short underneath it, period. Now, what's it telling you? What's it been telling you for this entire bear market ever since we lost it? Rejection, shot that there. Rejection, shot that there. Remember this, right? When everyone got bullish on this pump over here, we're like, guys, it's looking good, yes, but let's just wait for it to break. Let's just wait for it to break. It didn't. It got rejected. Boom, 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 boom. Tested it now over the past few weeks. We haven't closed above it yet. We might just do that in the weeks to come, but at the moment, it's still resistance. The exact level, guys, if you guys want to note it down, is around 39 cents, right? Around 39 cents, right? 39.50-ish, right? Just say 40. Just say 40. Keep your life simple. Keep yourselves mango. Also like the fact that, high low could turn into an ascending triangle if this takes a tad bit longer, or you could say, hey, Adam and Eve. Call it what you will. Call it a cup and handle. Doesn't matter. It's the structure that matters. Higher low. Okay, higher low right over here. If we take out this high over here, we have a higher high. Weekly trend has been established. Once we do that, the high is coming in at 42.51. Note that down. 42.51 is the key high. Key resistance level on the dynamic is around 40 cents. Okay, so we can mark out a zone right over there. Okay, so if we take out that level, let's just go clean up the chart. If we start breaking the mango dynamic at that point, okay, let's go mark out horizontals for you guys fresh, okay? If you take out the mango dynamic on the weekly time frame, I won't be looking for too much to stop Cardano up until these wicks over here that we were trading when we were looking at this distribution, right? Those wicks coming in around 95 cents, okay? So 95 cents. So you guys remember that? Remember that? All those levels are coming back. 95 cents to this push down right over there, okay? So look at that zone, which is coming in at $1.20. That's a big zone, right? So yeah, same zone from all the way back when, and we're gonna mark that out there. So I think Cardano could make a big move. That's almost a 3x, right? So should see around 200%. Yeah, 200% move. Remember, when you get confused with your percents, 200% means 3x, 100% means 2x, 400% means 5x, okay? Okay. Next chart that I want to have I covered everything here? I think so. Am I missing anything? Maybe, but we'll revisit this. We're trying to get a high level picture over here. Okay, monthly looking good. Weekly not there yet, but looking good. If you have high low, high yet to be confirmed. Breakout Mango dynamic yet to be confirmed. Next one, 4-day Ichimoku equilibrium trade. This is looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this horizontal to get you guys to just focus on what's important here. Tenkin, blue line, we want that to cross over the red line, okay? Not there yet, but price is beginning to push above it. Kijun resistance, okay? So Kijun resistance, Mango dynamic weekly resistance lower than that, coming in at 40 cents. Kijun resistance coming in at 42 cents, okay? Once we start seeing the Tenkin cross over the Kijun, we want the Kijun to stay flat, of course. Price pops up. Likely going to see rejection along the cloud region. Come back down, test it, break into the cloud. Edge-to-edge trade right over there up until what? The top of the cloud, $1.20, which is lining up with what? With what we just marked out right over here, right? $1.20 was our level coming in from the Mango dynamic as well. So lining up with the edge-to-edge on the cloud. But remember, 200 moving average, it's coming in right over there. So a trade that you guys can look for is a wick up to the top of the cloud and a close underneath the 200 moving average. Watch out for that. Then you're going to likely see some consolidation, break through the side of the cloud. If you see that, right? If you see that, this wants to see continuation. If not, though, this likely wants to come down and meet the bottom of the cloud again. So again, we're a long ways from that. And at that point, you're already like 3x, 4x into your trade, right? 3x into your trade. Okay, so yeah, that's the edge-to-edge opportunity on the 4-day. But remember, we're looking for a TK cross. We're looking for a break into the cloud. We're looking for a close above the Kijun. None of that has happened just yet, okay? But you can start noting all of this down. Look for your triggers. Maybe if you guys are bullish long-term on Cardano, get your initial entries. Not here, though, because weekly resistance right overhead. It's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult, but you don't need to get the perfect entry, man. You don't need to get the perfect entry. The edge is massive on this one to the upside. I'd be a buyer about 42 cents for sure. Okay. I don't think this is the final chart. Is there one more I want to look at after this? No, this is it. Yeah, this is the final thing I want to go over with you guys. A very, very simple Fib retracement on the higher time frames. You guys could be looking at Fib retracements on the lower time frames. I recommend not doing so. It's too subjective. Objectively, though, you can look at the higher time frames, cycle high to cycle low. Considering this is the cycle low, we're looking at key resistance at the 618 region, golden pocket right over here, coming in at around $1.20, right? But you're looking at your 50% retracement coming in at around 86 cents, but I'd use those wicks over here instead, right? So 50% retracement along with those wicks coming in at 86 to around 90 cents. So 2 levels on your Fib. So we currently do have the 25% retracement level coming up right overhead. So it's all lining up, right? 25% retracement overhead. You also have your weekly dynamic right overhead. You also have your 4-day Kijun right overhead. You have a key high right overhead. We take out the 25% retracement level, likely going to have our move all the way up to the dollar region. Take out the dollar region, likely going to have another 20% move to the $1.20 region, lining up with our 4-day Ichimoku edge-to-edge trade as well. And that's pretty much it. Is that all lining up with what we are seeing on the dashboard? What do you know? It is. It is, right? The dashboard saying, hey, the weekly isn't there yet. Your lower time frames, your mid time frames are all lining up. It's all coming into confluence, but the weekly isn't there yet. The weekly is still on neutral. We want this to flip from neutral. It already flipped from short to neutral, which is good. Mid time frames helped with that, but now we want this to flip to neutral. Go ahead and set an alert. Switch your weekly time frame right over there and click alert for your USD pairing, of course. On the Bitcoin pairing, likely, yeah, there you go. On the Bitcoin pairing, it's kind of not the best picture because alts are not doing well against Bitcoin at the moment, and this one hasn't moved yet. Bitcoin has been moving, so you expect it to not be doing well against Bitcoin, right? But it could play catch up and it could outpace Bitcoin, provided you have that thesis on Cardano as well. Yeah, so the way I'm playing alts, guys, is I'm taking a few altcoins at the moment. I was heavily trading altcoins between Jan to just this month. Now I've reduced the amount of altcoins I'm trading, but my position sizes have become bigger because I can get in, get out quickly, focus my attention on a few, and that way I'm maximizing my gains on a few and getting out. Basically, what I'm trying to do is reduce exposure in regards to time on my altcoins, right? Reduce time exposure, but focus on my punch, right? Because that way I reduce my risk against Bitcoin, because I'm trading to collect Bitcoin. Yeah, I hope you guys understand my mindset on that one. If not, leave a comment down underneath this live stream, and we can do a dedicated Bitcoin dominance live stream, or rather collecting Bitcoin video for you guys later in the evening today, where we can do a back and forth. But today's video is focused on Cardano. I hope this one helped you guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Until the next one, do the mango way, do the easy way, do it the stress-free way. I'll see you guys on the Discord. I'll be active in the Discord all day today. You guys can find us at themangoway.com/Discord. Ciao. End stream. Where is that button? I can't find it. There it is. All right. See you guys.